I'm Marc Stevens, author of Government Indicted, a website, markstevens.net, where we're bringing about a voluntary society, one visitor at a time. The radio show, The No State Project, live every Saturday from 4 to 7 Eastern Standard Time on the Liberty Radio Network, that is LRN.FM. And I want to talk a little bit about some more judicial dishonesty because, hey, that's what government types do, especially judges. Judges are kind of the spin doctors for the rest of the government. They're the ones that make all the brutality look good. They're the ones who put the spin on all that, and so of course you're going to expect lies from the government types. That's all they know how to do. Remember, if they're talking, they're lying. If it resembles the truth, it's probably irrelevant to whatever arguments that they're trying to put forth. So always a very good thing to keep in mind, especially when you're engaging them in court. Everything is pretty much a lie. If it resembles the truth, it's not relevant. So that's a pretty good way to be able to keep your focus when they're attacking you. So one of the big lies, of course, is that judges, that they put out is that equal justice under the law. So if you go to the Supreme Court buildings, equal justice under the law, we know that's complete garbage. And what I want to do is my Photoshop. So what we have is, there you go. See, it's equality under the law, and they give themselves absolute immunity. They give them, and that's something, yes, you could do your research, and I recommend that you do. There is nothing in the laws of the Constitution that says that judges, as somehow being different than other bureaucrats, should have absolute immunity for what they do on the bench. I'm not saying these particular attorneys did, but they're representative of the attorneys who gave them, the judges gave themselves absolute immunity. They have absolutely no civil liability whatsoever while they are on the job. They can shoot you, and you can't bring a wrongful death action against them. Yes, they could go to jail, and some of them actually do. You can imagine just how bad they have to be for them to eat one of their own, especially one of the exalted few with the robes on. But this is hypocrisy in action. Equality under the law, but we have absolute immunity. It reminds me of the line from, and I'll paraphrase, from Animal Farm. All animals are created equal, but some animals are more equal than others. So, and animals kind of apropos right here. Again, do a search. You'll see that judges gave themselves immunity, and these judges are typically former prosecutors. So what they've done is they have also extended this lovely immunity to their buddies before they get the robe on. So yes, even bottom feeders like Carmen Ortiz of the District of Massachusetts, the zealous prosecutor who drove Aaron Swartz to kill himself. So maybe one day she will have the robe and she will enjoy absolute immunity. Well, actually, while she is with the U.S. Attorney's Office, she has pretty much absolute immunity. Whatever she does, like driving someone to kill themselves because you want to put them in prison for 30 years for downloading some files, absolutely immune. Absolutely untouchable. So, yeah, some animals, all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others, and those tend to be lawyers. So, yes, equality under the law while they give themselves absolute immunity. Just another example of the garbage and the lies that you'll hear from people like this. That's what you expect. Because, hey, when you force people to pay you, you don't have to be honest, you don't have to be consistent, you don't have to have logical, rational basis for your arguments or any kind of evidence, because, hey, you're forcing everyone to pay you. My name is Marc Stevens. The website is markstevens.net. Of course, if you have a discussion or a disagreement with what's presented in this or anything on markstevens.net or on the No State Project, which is live every Saturday from 4 to 7 Eastern Standard Time on the Liberty Radio Network, please contact me at markstevens.net, markstevens@mail.com, or call into the live broadcast, and you can contact me on Skype. It is Frank Rizzo 3.